There, it's working. We're there. Cool, 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 cool. What else? Oh, right, that thing. Sorry. I am going to be scatterbrained when it comes to this stuff. This is the kind of thing that you're gonna have to expect. We're gonna have to expect. But I've done this all myself. I've actually been able to figure this stuff out myself, which doesn't sound particularly incredible for anybody who is remotely tech savvy. But the older I'm getting, and the longer it goes, like after my course of IT that I actually did, the more I'm realizing that I just don't have the skills I used to have. I don't have the experience. A bunch of my friends went on to actually have like tech-related jobs, and I've realized really early on that I just don't have a tech-related job in any capacity, and that experience of a tech-related job is notable in sort of like the differences in skills now, because there's just functionally things that not even like new skills that they've learned on the job, because obviously with everything updating and then them getting more more I guess responsible for certain stuff, they'll be taught new jobs. But I'm talking like, so let's switch over to the game capture to see if that's working. I'm talking like the basic skills. They've had to do them every day, and I just haven't had to deal with them every day. And so I think it's been notable in that aspect. Okay, it's not hugely behind the YouTube stream. I think it's going to be different every time, which is slightly annoying, but yeah, I figured I'd just do a chill stream today because I'm not going to be able to do it in normal time, and I really do feel bad about people who wish to watch it not being able to see that if we're doing it at the regular time. Which one of these do I want to go with? I don't really want to go with any of them. I've been quite I don't know what the word would be. I guess quite liberal with my using of my tokens recently. Just because I've been like, screw it. When you're off work, when when it's Christmas-ish time, and it still counts as Christmas time. The time in between Christmas and New Year is still Christmas time. In terms of being able to do whatever you want. I've just been like, screw it. I've got like 36 of them. I may as well make my way through them. And you know what? It's not because I've bought them in any capacity. Because I don't buy them. You know what? I think we need some music. Let me go into my watch laters and go into my... There. Turn this down slightly. Oh god. Demons. Always demons. Make it a big demon. Nobody can beat a 4-7. Perfect. But yeah, it's a lot, but it's been very relaxing recently. I messed with my mic settings a bit. I've got the earliest versions of a server. I'm not gonna post it today because it's not fully done yet. I need to ask my friend about a couple things that they have on their server that I would like on mine. It's very bare bones. It's very, I guess, not that stylized yet, but I like it. I like what I'm going for. I just gotta make sure the permissions of everything are right. and that like all of the get some of these like quality of life things that I think a lot of people have. Boom. That's a good start. That's a really good start. For me. I understand, like, the higher up levels, they have builds that are really notable, that are scary. But for me, I think this is relatively good. But yeah, it's been interesting these past couple of days. It's been... I had a situation, and I think it happens a lot of the time whenever something vaguely big happens, where I'm in my bed and I'm just sort of like, I start overthinking everything, you know, and it gets the worse the older you get, where you just start thinking like, you do this whole thing, I'm sure everybody does it, where you compare yourself to people around you and like what they've done compared to what you've done and stuff. And I've finally come to terms with the fact that I am not... I use the word mature, but I think there's a different word for it. I'm not like... I guess mature is the best word to put it. Like, I don't have the maturity of a normal person. Like, I don't feel like a lot of things that people learned at a certain age, I didn't learn at said age. Does that make sense? But like, learning to drive a car, I'm like, I was about 2 years later than the average person learns how to drive a car. You know, learning to do your own washing, you know, cook. I still haven't really learned how to cook. I'm significantly behind everybody else with that. But it wasn't really that really got me this... I think it was yesterday. So yesterday, it was more so this idea of like... I don't know, you look back at... I'll pick this up, but I don't really know how to use this one. You look back at your life and you're like, okay, but what have you done with it? And there's occasional times where I'm just like, oh, it's... the answer's not really anything. Oh, hello, cat. But then I think about it and I'm like, look, I don't expect myself to be, you know, the top of the top, you know, the super famous, the blah blah blah, this, the that. And I feel like if I've spent my time having fun, have I really spent it wrong? No, I don't think I have. And so I've been coming to terms with that and then sort of coming to conclusions that I think is good for my mental. Also, weirdly, a bunch of those things that I put on my what we're going to do next year is kind of a New Year's resolution. We kind of have already done. It's like multi-stream. What are we doing right now? We're multi-streaming. What were some of the others? I think one of them was like get a server up. We're literally in the processes of doing that. Ooh, I like this boy. Just give me more demons guaranteed. Do we want a random... It could be him. It wasn't, but it could have been. We're going to put it all on him because he gets a lot of health, but he doesn't get a lot of attack, I guess? I never really thought about what it's called. I'm assuming attack. God, I love the fact that, without a doubt, whenever I have a holiday, there's 3 sections to it. There's the early section, where it's absolutely incredible, because I'm like, holy damn, I'm off work, I don't have to get up at a certain time, I'm able to just do whatever I want. And then there's this biggest half where it's like, okay, this is a holiday, this is a normal holiday, there's nothing really fancy about it. And then there's the third part of it. And the third part of it is what I'm in right now, which is the, oh my god, I've done nothing with this holiday. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back to work. Oh my god, I'm counting down the days now. Or at least that's what it would normally be. I'm actually doing relatively okay at the moment. Let me just re-hear what I just said. I'm like, holy damn, I'm off work, I don't have to get up at a certain time, I'm able to just do whatever I want. And then there's this biggest half where it's like, okay, this is a holiday, this is a normal holiday, there's nothing really fancy about it. And then there's the third part of it. And the third part of it is what I'm in right now, which is the, oh my god, I've done nothing with this holiday. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back to work. Oh my god, I'm counting down the days now. Or at least that's what it would normally be. I'm actually doing relatively okay at the moment. Okay, so it just, interestingly on the mic thing, occasionally it's showing up as, like, it turns all red, like the whole mic, you know how it goes from like green, orange, and red, and relatively you want to be close to the orange. It occasionally seems to go just directly into the red. And the whole thing becomes red, and I was worried there for a second. And I genuinely thought I was going to lose that. So I was wondering if that was showing up at all as a problem in the stream, and it doesn't seem like it is, which is a huge bonus for me. We don't need this 1/1 anymore. But surely we'll get a demon. There it is. That one's huge. That's a huge demon. That's a huge, huge demon. Okay, more onto you. This thing starts not scaling as well if you don't get the gold for it. I still keep it, but I do find that in the later stages it's not the actual main selling point. I mean, you'll see after this, like, this one will start gaining a lot more than this ever got. I was just using the last coin I had. This really makes me want to try out one of those more, like, in this vein auto battler, but you know, that's sort of gone out of commission auto battlers now. Like, they used to be a big thing and now they're less of a big thing. I kind of want to try one of the other auto battlers again, just to see if they still hold up. But one of them requires me having to download League of Legends, which is frankly almost never likely to happen. And I think that's the only other one that's like getting updates still. It was the Dota one that didn't really do very well. I remember because I used to play it. And then I don't really remember any other auto battler, which is sad because I'm sure there are others. There's the roguelike one that I remember being relatively fun as an idea, but I don't remember how it was in practice. I don't want that demon. I want a demon that's good. Like a cool demon. Like one that can help me. That one can vaguely help me. Oh, I shouldn't have played it though. I wanted to play everything. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Which I know, it's like, oh, you just got one that scales with that one. Why are you getting rid of it? Good question. Next question. We'll keep it just for the spell, because I'm hopeful that maybe I can get this down. I don't know who I'd replace, maybe him. And then be able to get this Nature's Blessing. Obviously, I'd love to get another one of these Devote Hellcallers, but I will probably be using my next turn to... Oh, I'm not going to upgrade, actually. How big's your big boy? Okay, so he's relatively big. Because of the bonus that you get. I guess I could also play the Bazaar. But I don't really want to. Like, whenever I play the Bazaar, I feel like I'm an idiot. What this game does really well, and maybe I'm being stupid by saying this, but this is generally what I feel. What this game does really well is making it obvious that there is a skill ceiling. But the skill ceiling isn't so insanely high that... I don't understand why this is good for demons. The skill ceiling isn't insanely high that you feel like you're horrendous when you're playing the basic game. What I sort of mean by that is... Take, for example... the Bazaar, for example, when I've been playing it. I go into it and I'm like, oh cool, this is great. And then what'll happen is... One second. I'll try a build. I'll try and, let's be honest, I'll try and force a build. I'll be like, ooh, I really like all of these different, I don't know, like robots or something. And I want to make a robot-y build. And I have one piece that says, there's this one piece there that's like, ooh, this says, whenever you play another robot, this happens. And I'll be like, done, sold. You've already sold me, mate. And I'll immediately go, perfect. You're gonna be the guy I use. And what actually happens is because I do that, what actually happens is I just lose. Whereas in this, if I'm in the lower areas and I go, I think I'm going to try out demons. Generally, I'll do okay. I mean, look at me. I've just been lucky. I've chosen demons. Literally from the start, I saw a demon and went, I'm going demons. And because of that, I'm in a situation now where I actually can do stuff. Now, sorry, I'm going to do this periodically through the stream. I have to check up on my audio again just to see if I have it like on... You're going to be the guy I use. Yeah, it seems fine. It seems perfectly fine. If you have it on half the volume and not on blimmin' max like I had it on before, I sound good. I sound okay. Well, I don't sound okay. I sound like me, which I have to have come to terms with at this point as being, sadly, this is my voice, you know. You just had to come to terms with the fact that this is my voice. Just look at these boys. Look at how good they're getting. I would thought I was being outdone by this person because all of their dudes had at least like 20 health, 20 attack. But these dudes obviously have proven me wrong. That gives +2/+2 now, which is cool if I had a build which was overly relating to these things. I kind of don't want him. Is that insane to say? He's probably good, but I don't want him. My build is entirely scale off. By that because it's free. Scale off of having a free space and just summoning demons that then buff other demons when they appear. I'm not really caring what's in this third slot, because the whole point is that it is there to facilitate our ability to... What am I trying to say? Facilitate our ability to repeatedly play a demon minion. That's what I was trying to get to. Even with all the buffs I've been putting to this guy, he's not scaling up to these boys, which is a shame. You can get a time warped one of these, which just buffs its attack as well, or buffs. I think I've seen one where it's like it buffs everybody's health by 1. And those ones are insane. I sadly got this guy, which I don't mind him, but I don't know what they've changed to him. I genuinely just, I don't pick him so much. Okay, so my buff boys are more health, but less... Oh, that's gonna screw me. Oh, in the long run, he's gonna beat me. He might in the short one, let's be honest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what's so good. I think he will in the short one. I think he's gonna beat me in the short one. No! He's the person who I beat surprisingly before. Wait, how did... In that fight, I stayed at the top and he went down. How does that make any sense? Well, I mean, he's going to outscale me, it's almost certain. I mean, I'm not helping with the fact that Oh, I won't be spending you. We're going to play you again so that I can get this for free. Then we're going to sell you. In 2 refreshes, I'll find a demon. In 2 refreshes, I'll find a demon. Yes, that's the demon I wanted. Because this demon has a chance of... I mean, you're cool. You're him, but, like, different. I mean, I'm not going to keep you there forever. But I will use this to buff... just buff you. Oh, no, that was a mistake. Oh, well. Okay. I forgot that had a whole thing of, like... Hey, if you're already taunted, this untaunts it. I'll have to use this next turn to taunt it again, because you want this one to die first. In the perfect situation, you don't lose, but that does still die. You know? In an absolute perfect situation. But you don't want it to be attacking, because you want to be doing your damage while attacking. At least this is my theory. I have no... I don't have, like, this incredible ability to figure this stuff out. This is just my guess. Okay, that dude right there is insane. Both of these are insane. Especially when they get the second hit off. It's just like, hey, everybody, permanently have blood gems on you. 2 blood gems each. And then there's a bunch of people who are like, hey, if I have a blood gem on me, here's bonus. we could have survived. I mean, it doesn't look good when the person who's second bottom just beat us. I think we've stopped scaling as good as the other people. Eat some of them. Okay, yeah, this is free now. We put this back on you. I don't think it would have changed anything in that fight. What have we got here? Nothing I want. Yeah, we're not scaling as well. Which is a shame, but there's nothing we can do except for try and maybe survive long enough to get in the top 4 by having a 5 extra armor. Look, I'm not saying this strategy is the best. I'm saying it's my strategy, though. My kind of strategy. I wish there were, like, spells that were... They cost, like, 10. So that, like, there was a really cool spell that I could, like, freeze and then just, like, put down a load of demons, reduce the spell's cost to like, nothing, and then just go, aha, and then play it, and then go, that's what I'm doing. You know? I think that'd be a cool thing to have. I've realised that now that I've gotten, like, older... I say gotten older. I always used to do this when I was young as well. But, like, I've realised how often my default for, like... Oh, what should I say to sort of, like... You know... Get a conversation going, getting a debate going. It's just, like... Whenever it's a bunch of men around, it's always just... Do you think you could take X animal in a fight? Both of you bloodlusted. And I've realised that that's become more and more my default when I've been getting older. Because I'm more and more going like, yeah, I think I could take X. Like, not to a huge amount, not to the levels that some people are like, where they're like, yeah, I could take a blooming lion in combat. No, you couldn't. Let's be honest. You can't take a bear. You can't take a lion. You can't take a hippo. These are just the obvious ones you can't take. But I think I can sort of measure my confidence in what size dog I think I can take in combat. So, when I was young... The answer would have been... It would have been pretty low. It would have been like a Yorkshire Terrier. You know, there's tiny little dogs like that. They're really yappy. I was going to say Chihuahua, but I actually think I could take... I don't think there was ever a time where I thought I couldn't take a Chihuahua. I guess I did get scared of a Chihuahua for a while. So maybe around that time where I had an irrational fear of them, maybe then is when I would have been like... I actually don't think I could take this, because surely if I thought that in my head, I would have just not been scared of it, maybe? Or maybe I was scared of the injury it would do to me. I'm getting off track. Anyway, it used to be, you told me, could you take a Chihuahua, could take a Yorkshire Terrier in a fight? I'd be like, yes, but that's probably my upper limit. Nowadays, I genuinely think that I've gotten to a point of... You know what? I think this thing can have taunt. I've gotten to a point where I genuinely think that unless you're putting me up against the ones that were specifically made to fight something, so your sheepdogs, you know, the big buffy ones that protected the sheep, or like just the regular sheepdogs, or like any other ones that were built for war... and obviously the ones that have been genetically modified to be, like, insane blimmin' beasts of, like... You know, beasts of war. The XL bullies or whatever, the ones they're trying to ban. Obviously I can't take those in a combat. But, like, if it isn't one of those big ones that were made for a... I guess for a job? Any of them that has a job... I don't think I can take. I don't think I can take a dog with a job, is what I'm saying. But everything else, I've gotten to a point now. Sorry, there's a hair in my eye. I got my hair cut recently. I think I could take. And I don't think it's close. I don't think it's a close fight. I think a lot of people seem to misunderstand when it comes to this stuff is, whenever I say, can I fight X, I don't expect to survive. I expect to be the last one standing. Does that make sense? Like, I expect myself to be the one who's... How do I say this? I expect to be the one that's the last to bleed out, functionally. So, if, for example, I'm in a situation where... Like, my strategy for all dogs is exactly the same. Which is, I assume I have my arm between me and the dog. The dog does what every dog does when it wishes to start a fight. I don't like the Zerg lady. The dog does what every dog does when a fight's happening, which is it runs at you and it tries to bite you. And because the arm is the closest thing to it, it will go for the arm. And when it goes for the arm and bites down, I effectively go, well, I don't have an arm anymore, but I'm locking this animal to this arm and sacrificing it functionally, and then I'm beating it to death. That's my logic. And I think it's foolproof logic. As long as I can physically damage said thing with my fists. And I think I can do that with functionally every dog. I just think the ones that have jobs are smarter. And the ones that are genetically modified for war were made so that they rip off that arm instantly. I'm also banking on the fact that they don't have the ability to crush said arm. Like, you can't do that on a hippo. You can't do that kind of thing on a hippo because it will crush your arm like a watermelon, and then it will crush you. And also, the weight of it charging you will kill you. I think the question is always quite interesting when you bring in flying animals, because being able to fly gives a huge bonus. I think my answer in terms of flying creatures changes on a day-to-day basis. So initially I was like, when I first started, I had the same sort of mindset as I do with dogs. Not that if there has a job, I can't beat it, but like the idea of like the size. Well, the sort of idea you have for really any animal, not just the dogs, but like the idea that like, if it's bigger than me, I can't beat it, so I can't be ostriches. There's no chance. And if it's got the claws, if the talons, the talons mean that I can't win in a lot of situations. Any bird of prey, effectively, I'm sort of saying I couldn't really beat. But as I got older, I realised that I may be even underestimating the little birds. Because what do I do? Like, how do I beat a bird? I'm not faster than it in like a straight running race most of the time. I'm not able to fly. So what stops it from just being up in the air, swooping down, attacking me with its claw, with its talons and its pecky beak, and then as soon as I go to grab it, it's already up in the air? Because I don't know if I physically have the ability to grab it in air. You know? I think I'd go one step further. It's not that I don't know if I could. I'm pretty sure I can't. So I'm sort of sitting in this situation. I think realistically, I don't think if a enemy, if a animal that I'm put up against has wings and can fly, I think I just take the loss. Even if you go with the most advantageous situation you can, for me, in terms of arena, in the sense, well, within reason, obviously, the more advantageous is if you gave me, like, a fucking gun or something. But what I mean is, like, if you gave me an arena that has nothing that it can perch on, so it's completely blank, there's nothing in there, it's just like a dome with you in and the bird, and you're both bloodlusted kind of thing. I don't even think you need to make me bloodlusted. You need to make the animal bloodlusted. I'm not sure that I can win in that situation. How did you have so many boys? How did I miss every one of them that had 1 health? Admittedly, if I hit 2 of them, it would have been a net negative to me, but screw it. +3/+3. That'll keep us alive until we get to the shop, and hopefully it gives me a mech, a really cool mech. Like a mech that cares about every time you magnetize to something, it gives you something. You know? That's what I want. It's so weird, the mic occasionally just goes fully red, and I'm not sure what that means, because it doesn't seem like it does anything functionally. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to quickly get myself a drink. Okay, I'm back, but that's just because I have to take my headphones off, and I forgot to. I thought I could reach, I'll be honest. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about the long trip. But yeah, it's very interesting to see. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I'm going to use this time to put a test in here. Hey! Okay, it does work. We'll see if this does work out, by the way. And by work out, I mean I don't find a glaring problem that means that I physically don't want to do it anymore when it comes to multi-streaming. Ooh, what does this one do? Sure. Sure. That's huge. Look at my team. It's invincible. Okay, we're going to go with the Divine Shield build, which I've never really used this guy before. But the Divine Shield build is just this. It's so easy to get Divine Shield on literally every minion you have as a mech player. If I had 1 more coin, I'd buy this and taunt one of my boys, probably this boy, so that I can guarantee, well, not guarantee, but make it really likely that I'll get the Avenge off, because this is 3 on the Avenge. Very chill, isn't it? Very nice. I don't know if any of you guys are doing anything for the new year. You could already be the new year for a lot of you, actually. My plan is kind of the same plan I always have every year, which is I'm going to be having a special... We normally get some sort of special sort of meal thing of some kind. I think we're having a Wellington, I believe a beef Wellington that we it seems like it's going to be really, really good. And then we're going to watch the countdown, watch all the fireworks. Obviously do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, way. And then probably just go to sleep. Let's be honest. I mean, that was close. That means that we're probably in the right spot as being fourth, if that's the third. Do I want another one of him? Yeah, we do. Stats really matter. Put it on you. I actually don't want to put too much on you, because I don't actually know if I'll be using you for that long. Do I want you? Or am I okay with just letting you go? I think I'm okay with letting you go. I think I want to get more 4 stars. I really want to... I like any tribal build, because I just like knowing which lane I'm supposed to be in, for lack of a better word, you know? Just like, oh, I'm going this. This gives me a bonus if I go this tribe. Guess what tribe we're going? I mean, obviously it's a problem if the tribe that I'm going is not a good tribe. But normally they're pretty decent. Ooh, baby, there it is. We're getting a triple. I could literally have said, oh, baby, a triple. And I just stopped myself. I don't know why. It's like I don't know the comedic timing for these things. Okay. It's probably worth doing this. Because... yes, it means we get a 6-star. Oh, that's such a good 6-star as well. Look at this. At every turn, give your minions +3/+3 for each magnetation they have. This person has none. This person has 1, 2. So there's 2 here. So we're getting +6/+6. Okay, it gets better later on. Okay. There's 3 different minions, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are at least 5 off the top of my head that are magnetized units. Let's have a look, actually. We go mechs. Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one gets you a magnetized unit. This one, so really 5, 6, 7. This one, again, gives you a magnetized unit, so 8. That 9. This gives you a magnetized thing, 10, 11. 11 different ways in which you can get magnetized things. And at least 2 other things that care about magnetization that I've never fucking seen before. I just looked at them and went, what are these? That's a good build. That's a good Naga build. At least my final attack ones actually did something. I don't think I want this guy for much longer. What do you do? After you cast 2 travels on magnetize. Oh, yeah. Screw you. You're getting cut. You're next, prehistoric tinkerer. +1, +4. Yeah, you can have it. +1, +4. Yeah, yeah, let's just give the buff to somebody we know is gonna live. Boom! Look at that buff. Look, all I'm saying is, when in doubt, we're picking a spell. This is huge. This is actually huge. We do that. We magnetize you, so that you can also get some buffs. I don't think there's anyone here that we want to survive. Not like that I hate any of them, but... Wait, are you in one left? Is it worth not having a 13... It functionally has Divine Shield, so it's double stats. But I would be getting +4, +4 on everything. Plus an additional +3, +3 on everything. It's probably worth it, actually. So I lost 13... I lost 23 damage, and I gained +3, +3 on this. Plus, and then a +7, so it's +7, +7. This one gives an extra 3 to that, so it's... Wait, is it 3s? No, the 11, 15... Trying to do basic maths here. 19, 23... 27. I gained about 27's worth of stats from losing what was functionally, 23 bits of stats? That's worth. I think that's worth. No, wait, it's definitely worth, because I didn't count this guy giving +3, +3 to everything. Breach magnetization. Okay, so he's going with numbers. I'm going with numbers but on units. Normally, they win that exchange because the Divine Shields don't matter that much if they've just got a load of shitty units that have 1 health but like 13 attack. I haven't lost anything or gained anything. But it's hard to say. I never really know with these things. Like, for example, the other day, I was playing a game. I was playing, I think it might have been Diablo. Because I was trying out Diablo, was it 4? I forget which one it was. The latest Diablo. Because my friend was considering giving it a try, and I was like, oh, I mean... I haven't tried it in ages. I'll give it a shot. And there was this build. I don't know if I'd really call it a build I had. But, like, I had an attack that I could spam. And an attack that did a lot of damage, but I couldn't spam. And I was wondering whether getting crit chance is better on the repeated attack or on the big attack. Because, sure, I'm going to proc the crit chance more on the repeated attack, but I'm going to... I hope this one goes out first. But the big attack, when it does crit, even though it'll be less often, will be much more impactful. And then generally this has been a problem of me figuring out how to do that, which one's better for a while. And I genuinely don't know the answer, which is weird. I need to get to a higher tier, I think. And there's no conclusion to this. I just don't know the answer. Like, I left that on a cliffhanger, which made you maybe think that I knew the answer to the question. I don't. What's this build supposed to be? Why is this guy here? Is he not supposed to be at a point in which he could... Even when that guy attacks, there'll be nothing... There'll be unlikely anything left. I guess there could be, but you're rolling the dice a bit there. Do you not take the chance that your board will be too full? You take that, you just ignore that risk just because you're getting something out of it. Something's better than nothing, right? Do I spend it on this? I have enough to tank 15 damage if need be. We do it. Discover a minion. This minion. Do I reroll? I reroll. This is not useful other than the fact it's a magnetization. So we're going to pick it up anyway. And this is okay because when we're magnetizing stuff, having them have an extra +3/+3 means we get +3/+3 on the magnetization. So I'm going to try and play this smartly in the sense of I'm going to play that spell first. Then everyone gets the buffs. Then I'll play the thing. These are permanent, right? Yeah, look there. Right at the bottom. Well United. 15 + 15. Okay, so it is permanent. This is a build I've never tried out before, but I've been trying to do the... There's a subclass and a lot of... There's sort of... Is it subclass? Like, a race normally has two ways you can do it. And the way that they've gone, I feel like this season, is that one of the ways to do it is heavy spells. Which is just spam spells and you get effects based on what the spells you do. Whether it's you buffing the stats of said spells. Okay, that's not insanely good. It's the end of the turn, you get 3 of them, but I guess, no, because they get buffed. That's actually really good. The whole point of these, if you haven't played this season, these volumizers, the whole point of them is they're general magnetic units, but the magnetic units have a buff where the first time you magnet with them, they get a buff to their stats for all of the volumizers that there are. So there's one for attack, one for health, and one for just +1/+1. I almost did it. More maximum gold. Let's just throw you away. Then we're going to play you. Do I play you on him? We're playing you on him. I think he's going to be a mainstay in our group. We're going to play you. We're going to immediately sell you. There was no way I don't find a mech in this time. I found a mech. You now... That's actually huge, because not only do you get the +1/+1s, you also... Ooh, this is good enough to... Ooh, you might be replaced. Do I don't replace you now. But you will be replaced with this boy. This boy should be good for our tavern spell build. Wait, let me calculate here. 6, 10. Okay, I'll have just enough. In fact, I'll have one more than enough. I almost want to take the hit so that I don't have this wasted money. But I lose a 79.65, which just seems like a bad thing to do. I'm losing functionally 70 attack. And because it has Divine Shield, maybe it's not 70 attack. It's like, it's guaranteed 140 attack. To go to 18. It's not worth 2 coins. Life is a resource that I don't want to lose. Okay. The rest of the combat, that's huge, because that means all the... I was just about to say, because it didn't used to have that. I was just about to say that would be a huge buff to give them. How have I not hit... Okay, so we weren't going to win this anyway. So maybe there was a logic to... Or am I dead? No, the armor mattered. The armor actually mattered. Okay, so we get rid of you. We play you. Is it when you purchase or when you cast? It's when you cast. That's huge. That means we actually get the bonuses from it. First off. Okay, right. I wish we had 1 extra coin. We do want that for next time. Choose a minion that's tier 4 and below and make him golden. Do I have a tier 4 and below minion that I wish to make golden? No. I can't use that spell. That's bad. Give this one. No. Armor. Yes, please. Discover a tier 1 minion. I can discover a tier 1 minion. I can sell it. No, I can make it golden. Then I can sell it. Then I can buy the other spell. Then I can play this time management. Then I can play this. I can play this. I don't think we keep it for 1 magnetism. Look at that. He's already a 6830. He's already at the point where he's comparable to the one we just got rid of. Except, in the process, he has buffed everybody by +4 attack for every spell we've cast. And then every spell we've cast every 2 times has given us +4. Functionally, every spell we cast is +2/+2. What the heck is this build? Every time I see death rattle based builds, I immediately think I'm going to lose. I don't know what it is about death rattle based builds. They seem scary. They seem like they're too smart for my own good. Because what they seem to be is like you have to be really specific on which dies first. And board space becomes a huge problem. I mean, it's a spell. Do I play this? Is this actually worth more than doing this? I don't think it is. Am I seeing the line? Have I hit the matrix? Do I just play every spell that I find? Oh, I really want that spell. I really, really want that spell there. Oh, I hope I survive. Not enough that I care about it to do that, but this is enough to freeze. 2 of these magnetics. Is it even worth it for the magnetics? Is it insane to say it isn't? Because these magnetics, they give me 6, 9, and 9, 6 health respectively. But that's spending 6 gold. Whereas I could spend 6 gold on average. Obviously, there's some 4-cost spells. 2 spell, refresh, 2 spell. I'd only be spending 5 there. And I'd be getting +4/+4 on everything. Plus 8 attack on everything. Yeah, it's not even comparable. Spells just take the cake. And also the second spell, we know the first spell isn't, but the second spell could be a buff to my... the word. It could be a buff to my stats, which would then be a you know, you'd have the buff from the stats as well. Okay, that's huge. I mean, he's gotten a ton of resources, which means that maybe I don't scale to his level. God, this sounds so much like Downton Abbey. Play this, get rid of it. Play this. Right, we'll get rid of it. We're playing every spell that we can get now. If we get the boy, we didn't get the boy. This is actually a really good spell that can actually help the combat. That's huge. Cover death rattle, sure. Yeah, we weren't getting anything that we were ever going to use. Ooh, a 1-cost spell, that's huge. I wonder how that messes with the... Discover an undead. If it dies if you play it this turn. Sure. Yeah, I don't care which one of these... I don't mind if you die. Oh. Do we care if this dude has taunt? I don't think we do. Oh, that's good. One of the few minions we would definitely have picked up. I missed out a spell. It would have mattered. It would have mattered. One of those guys I could have... I'm sure I picked up a minion that was below tier 4. I could have. I could have picked up a minion that was below tier 4. I actually don't know if I could have, actually, the more I think about it, without spending actual money on it. I don't know if that changed anything. I didn't look at his health. If that wouldn't have killed in one shot, it did change something. So he's going for I am all types build? Or is it I get a load of things? Oh, I get a load of misplaced tea sets build, I guess. I've lost. But I am happy with our build. It's obvious our build was fun and cool. And I wish to try said build again. Although, there's no chance that we'll actually get the exact time warped one that we got before. The stream wasn't buffering. For some reason, whenever it does the rolling thing, occasionally it just goes, oh, and then it stops. I like this boy. I don't like her. I don't like her even more. I don't even look at the side ones. I probably should. Because I think you can temporarily unlock those for a coin as well. Maybe I should try Arena. I'm sure I've got a ticket or two for Arena. Maybe we'll try one after this. If we die, like, incredibly soon. We're going Nagas. Wait. None of them care about Nagas. We're going Nagas. Which might be a bad decision, because I think this guy really works if you're buying and selling stuff repeatedly. Which, of the sets here, I know for a fact that pirates want to do that. Quillbores, to a certain extent, want to do that. But we can also just say that we took this Naga because it guarantees that you don't lose the first round. Because I think it might be the best choice round 1, if you don't want to lose. Has 1 attack, so it comes in and anyone that has a divine shield but not a lot of health pops it. And then he dies and he summons a 3-2, which is, you know, stats that you don't mind to have. A 3-2, a 3-2 is a 3-2. Is this dude also a beast? He is. Because for some reason, it's just a dude and a crab. I love it. Oh, I always forget it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that's so cool. You see? Beats them. That would have been so much life we would have lost. And now we can pivot to Quillbores. Should we pivot to Quillbores? I think we should. Also, pivoting also does a lot of good things for us in this. Just look at that. We could give it another +1/+1 if we got rid of him, but I do think a 3-2 is better than a 3-2 and a 7-8 are better than a 3-2 and no 3-2 and a 8-9. I still find they changed the non-demon that every time a demon appears that you take a damage and he goes up. They changed him to a demon. If we all look at this, we don't need to care about the game. Wait, no, I guess we should probably look at the game. Okay, I did not think we were gonna win, but then I forgot the crab. Okay, let's quickly do my turn, and then I can start talking about what I was talking about. Oh, okay. We'll take the damage for the extra coin. Ooh, yes, please. Okay, so if we look at demons. Wait, can you? Okay, we can't look at demons because they're not in the game. There's a demon in the game that used to be a guy who every time you played a demon, you took a damage and he upped his stats, and they buffed him because he was too weak, and they changed him from a guy to a demon. And the way they did it is they coloured him and made him all green and gave him green fell energy. I am surprised they haven't done that with this dude, because he's the prophet of the boy. He's very similar in the sense of he's a non-Quillbore that buffs Quillbores, but he is not a Quillbore himself. I don't think it's a huge buff to then make him a Quillbore, because he's the only one that cares about how many Quillbores come in. But maybe that's the reason why they haven't done it. It's because he's the only one that cares about it. And so, like, it's not a whole build around. With demons, they have a lot of ones where it's like, if a demon comes in, do X. Do we play them apples, or do we reroll? I think reroll's better. Ooh, 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 ooh. Which one do we pick? We will have 8 mana. This will cost 6. So we'll have 2 left, so we can pick one of these. I think we wait until we figure out what the time warp is. And because I'm not 100% sure which one of these are going to stay, and I know this dude is going to stay for a while, we'll put it on him. In the long run, it doesn't really matter what you put your blood runes on, what are they called? blood gems on, because there's a spell that you can get, and a lot of people, there's a couple of kobolds that give you the spell that allows you to transfer all of your blood gems to a different boy. So you're not losing out on anything. I like if that spell changed to, like, you took everything from it, like you ate it, like that's other spell. I think that thematically would make a bit more sense. Quick maths, I lose. By 1! By 1! What are the chances? He's in his setting up stage as well. Get a blood barrage. Or get a blood barrage and this thing. So we have a spell every turn. We do this. We do this. We play blood barrage. Give him a hat. Move him up here. We play blood barrage. I didn't even look to see what blood barrage did. And you may be like, do you not know that the basics from it already? And yes, I do. But I don't remember if it's till end of turn. Can I look up spells? You can. Okay. Blood barrage. After the doing has refreshed this game, give its minions +1/+1. Okay. So is that every game now it gets 1 blood gem on everything? I hope it's that. If not, I've wasted it. I love these boys. Kinda wish I could play one of these boys in some sort of game. They seem simple. They seem simple with their life. And I appreciate that. Also, they seem to be into geomancy. I like earth magic a lot. And they seem to be like the common people. Look at them. He's a thorn caller. I love plant magic. Plant magic, earth magic. I have quills on the back. It's going to be a bit of a problem sitting in chairs, but I'm sure with time they've figured out how to solve that. Maybe their chairs are made out of stone. Should be hard to sit on, but did I just go back? Like, I'm looking it up in there. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Not combat. Go back. Okay. So it did. It went back a second. It went back 1 second. That's weird. Wait, did we win? I wasn't looking. I didn't see if we won. It doesn't look like we're winning. I don't want to look away again, but I also need to look away. Oh, we won! Nice. I mean, I knew we'd win. Cool. And if I can get a blood gem, probably better than you. I don't know, I don't have a particular thing that I'm scaling, do I? That dude's cool. That's the dude I was talking. That's the ability I was talking about. Gem confiscation. I had to think it out. We'll put them on you. I think there's a good chance we'll keep you. God. You compare what my stream's sending out to what I actually get on YouTube. There is obviously a slight downgrade. But you know what? The fact that I can do this, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Give me, like, another day. Give me a couple weeks and maybe I'll start doing more complaining about it, you know? That's just how it works. It's really, really good. And then it's been around enough that you can sort of go like, yeah, but is this good? Nobody I want here. Nobody I want here. Nobody I want here. You're pretty good. We'll get you. I missed out on some stats on you. I admit it. I admit it. Are you better than just having a blood gem every turn? Probably you are. Because you give me a blood gem this turn. Ah, but now I want to refresh more. Ooh, you're good. And that's notable. Like because I want to get rid of you next. And to turn you into a higher tier minion. You know what? Why don't we do this now? It wasn't worth, but it could have been. It could have been worth. Oh wait, no. Oh wow. Was a mistake. I forgot why I had that guy further up. I hope I get the time warped version of this bonker. I didn't know its name was Bonker until literally when I looked over there and said that. No! This one didn't die. Or this one. How am I going to get my blood gem barrage? Come on, game. Oh, it's a time warped Bonker. Wait, are these better? Do you play a blood gem, cast blood gem barrage? Give this minions blood gems to 2 different Quillbores. Are these 2 better than him? There is no way these 2 are better than him. There's no way. So we do this. We get him. We do this. I misplayed again. I need to think these things over. We play this. We do this. We give him all of yours. Do this. We play this. We do this. We move it here. Probably still the right place. Do we put it on you? We'll put one on each. I don't know if I've done what's right here. I would have liked all of them. Or more specifically, I would have liked him and the one that just distributes its blood gems to other people. And then I'd have him, the dude who distributes his blood gems to other people. And then I would just put all of them on him, expecting fully that this guy's not going to have that many blood gems. But then when he goes boop, boop. Can I see the time warped ones? Does it have the time warped versions? No. I really like this as a concept, by the way. Because it means they don't have to make a load more of these things. but they're still getting some new and interesting things for the actual game. And by the way, I'm completely fine with the thing they did with demons, where they've just reskinned that guy and just given him a different type. I'm fine with those minor changes. I understand that might get on some people's nerves, but I genuinely think it's a good idea. Oh wait, when he was getting... Oh, it's because it's not getting played on him. Oh, it's not as good enough of a combo as I initially thought. Geo Magnus Rogrus. Okay, so they are actually quite Geo. They are quite Earth-related. I think I'm really growing fond of these Quillboars. And they play the saxophone. I mean, what's not to like? I do need someone to replace him, though. Are you... You gain 5 gold. Oh, no. I thought you were a Quillboar. I mean, I'll pick up this. Really nothing, eh? Absolutely nothing. I don't even think this game does the whole thing of, like, there's a scarcity. We're going to alternate between these two. In fact, actually, this one keeps giving it on ones I don't want. So actually, we're not going to alternate between these two. Do I get rid of... No, I like having the Blood Gem Barrage. I might get rid of you. Because... I don't know if +1 attack is huge. But I have a spare space right here at the moment. So what was his name, sorry? Geomagus Rogug. Rugug? I do wish that they'd actually, like, he's obviously incredibly powerful with magic and has learned this incredible technique, but then he doesn't... I guess wearing clothing's actually pretty hard for them. I guess I'm being a bit mean there. I don't know how you deal with clothing when you do not have the ability to, you know, you have spiked thorns on your back. I'm being a bit insensitive by what I was saying before. I apologize. I don't like this dude as a gnome. I'm gonna be honest. It's really messing with me. I don't like it. Or is he supposed to be a red cap? That would make some sense, actually. Gonna buy you. We're gonna buy you. Ooh, what do you do? Consume a minion in the tavern to gain its stats after you cast 3 spells. Not hugely relevant to us. Another bonker. Is this your way of telling me that I should definitely keep the bonker? And that I should have this guy as well? Well, I mean, you're convincing me. I mean, we're winning to the point where we're not getting... We'll keep this dude. Wait. 8. No, I went up and... No, because I'll sell him. Yeah, we have exactly enough. We're winning enough that this person isn't even dying, or for some reason being the last one to die. You know what? You're moving up. Do you like this skin I got for him? I got him ages ago. I think this passive has actually done a bit more than I expected. I don't think this build is incredibly good though, because it hinges only on one minion, which I think the reason why some of my other builds have done a bit better is that they've had multiple minions that they were good with. This is such a cool dude that I couldn't get working back when I was using it. How did you not die? You're too powerful! My death rattles are too powerful to actually die! In fairness, before they even attack, they're getting at least 6 blood gems put on them. 2 of which... Well, wait. 4 of which are permanent. I messed up again. I admit it. You all saw it. We're gonna do this. Confiscate all of these. You don't need them. Like, seriously, like, there's no real reason. Your reason for being there is to die, you know? Which is sad, because, you know, that's a person at the end of the day. Do any of them wear any armor? Like, I know again, armor hard to do because of the quills on the back. But like, you could have front armor. Right? I really, honestly, thinking about how people with a back full of quills would make armor. It's actually and wear clothing. It's actually quite an interesting thing to think about. I'm sure someone smarter than me has come up with a solution for it. God, this one is such a good minion. It's just like, I have Venomous, and also, I give Venomous to somebody else when I die. It gets hard countered by blimmin' Divine Shields, though. Because they just don't get anything out of their Venomous. It's like, cool, you hit my Divine Shield. You didn't technically do any damage to me. So, good luck. I can't believe we won that. We won that just because of good hits. Oh, this just gives me a barrage. It's just a worse version of this boy. Who, we're not making the same mistake twice. Thank you for all of your work. You are not good. Even if it's permanent, that's not good. I'll pick up you. Because it's never bad to have too many blood gems. Pick up this. Pause on this. We'll keep you for now. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. I know there was definitely decisions there that I did wrong. For example, definitely should have played all those blood gem things before I picked this guy up. Obviously I wouldn't be able to... Wait, he's wearing armor! Can I see the big picture of this boy? Quillbore. Quillbore. Where's the dude on the drums? Dude on drums, he's a 3-star. Dude on drums. He's wearing armor. But we don't see his back. We don't see how it's being kept. Like, do do you get rid of your quills? Like, are the quills do the quills just mean you have a huge problem with people attacking your back? Because functionally your armor's going to be stronger than your quills at some point. I think that's a generally good assumption to have, is that your quills will be... Your quills will be stronger than... The armor will be stronger than your quills. If your armor isn't stronger than your quills, then this functionally just means you have better armor on your back. You have the turtle situation. Is there anything else for you to... No, there isn't. Okay, so you... I think you need more cards in your hand, actually, to make that build work better. I mean, obviously I lost to it, so... Take everything I say with a grain of salt, but... Ooh, ho, ho. Give me something good. That's all I ask. I mean, this is something. Not good, but... It's a Murloc. When you play a tavern spell, this plays a blood gem on 3 friendly... Ooh! Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's stupidly good. I think we might be... I think we might have found our solution. I think we're replacing this boy, which it seems insane, but I think we're replacing this boy with an open slot where we just... Is playing a Quillbore even worth it now? We get 2 blood gems. And whatever the effect of the Quillbore is. I think it's situational. If it doesn't have a battle cry, I don't think we pick it up anymore. This is the kind of logic I'm trying to get through my head now, because I'm very much like a keep everything kind of person, which is a bad reality, a bad thing to have. So I'm trying to not do that. And instead to play this logically. Which, admittedly, just not turning my brain off for this is less fun. Like, I don't think we get him. Because I don't think he's worth it. Do we get rid of you? Instead of him? Instead of the bonker? Maybe. There's a part of me that's like, do you even... Like, do you re-roll just for these? That's really good if I was doing that. This dude's really good in general. Oh, is he better than this boy? I think he is, because we play him... We do that. We get you. You boost every blood gem by +1/+1. Which is huge. I would really like it if I could then find something to replace you that's better. You're not... Well, you're kind of better in this specific context. Are you just better? Do I pick you up and then do no build other than spells now? I think we might do that. But actually, is that good? Do you get rid of him? I know he's 215 to 97. It's really hard to say. This has gone a lot better than I initially expected. I'll be honest, I expected to be dominated when I saw that they had 2 of those dudes with divine shields that had the poison, even when I didn't see the buff go onto them. Do I play this just for the buffs? I think you do. What's you? You're not good enough. This is just a buff to everybody. What do you do? I don't think that's good enough either. I am in a sticky situation here. But like, if I do an attack, I attack with him. He attacks, he hits, he gives 2 blood gems to everybody else, and he gives 2 blood gems to everybody. So everybody gets 6 blood gems, which are functionally, I believe the blood gems at the moment are plus... They have a decent amount of attack to them, and then they have a... I think they only give like plus 2 health. I'm not sure at the moment. Oh, plus 9 plus 3. So they're giving 6 of those, so it's 6 times 9, which is... Quick maths in head. Quick maths in head is 20... What is it? 27 plus times 2. 27 times 2 is 56. 56 attack. Not bad. And that's permanently. The second round we just get... It's less. But half of them are... And half of them aren't permanent. But it's still something. One of the venomous people has to hit my divine shield. You see, this is the difference between good rolls and bad rolls. I think one of the venomous people hit my divine shield last time, and it meant that we succeeded, and this time we didn't. But I think we've done builds here that have been notably better than we've done before. Which I respect us for doing, honestly. Let's try out... What's here? No, I can't believe mercenaries is still a thing. Let's try out arena. I'm not 100% sure how many tickets I have. Oh yeah, I played once. What does this do? The underground. You pick a hero and draft your deck from the we provide. Play either 10. So what's the functional difference? It costs 2 tickets. Oh, 12 wins. It's much longer. Oh, I mean... I've never done this before, so I may as well give it a shot. Yeah, I'll pick Warlock. So I could pick you, and I get a bunch of these things. I could pick you. And you get a bunch of these things that I don't really know what they are. Or I could get you. I'm going to pick the dude with the new abilities. Does anyone know what a time shard is? I don't. I mean... You're cool. Does this imply I need good high-cost minions? Draw a 0 attack minion. I don't have one of those. I picked the taunt. I have a location. I had a combo. This is really good. I don't have weapons. Maybe you? I mean, I got one of these before. Poisonous Reborn. It's a 3 cost. And I only have one. That's not even a dragon. How is that not a dragon? That's a dragon? That's a dragon? I got a lot of dragons. I'll pick the 10 cost. Because I will draw that. That seems decent. Is this decent? Do I have a death rattle minion? No. I pick another crane core. Beast from my deck. I technically have a beast. That guy. I'll pick you. Starts dormant. While dormant, gains +2/+2 at the start of the turn. 50% chance to awaken. Yeah, I'll pick this one. I feel like Discover is never bad. In the turn, eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. That guy seems decent, but this seems like good removal. The random reduces by 2. Oh, that's really good. I think I want that, though. Oh, Big Boy. I missed out on you before. We'll pick Big Boy up. I mean, this feels so situational that I don't think it's hugely useful, but I just don't want any more 2-cost minions. I think I have enough forever. But speaking of that, I will take this. Random Fell Beast? That's kind of good. I think the turn, shovel a bomb into your opponent's deck. Sure, that's my kind of thing. Sure, big boy. I mean, this is draw. Is this good? No. I picked the one that has the shard thing that I'm apparently building to, but I have no idea what it is. Do I have too many of those? I'm gonna pick you. After this kills a minion, get a copy of it. Not bad. This is Taunt Reborn, though. It's just good to hold the line. I don't want any of these. Can I not have any of these? Can I choose to end it? Yeah, I guess I'll pick the... Oh, you. You're good. Okay, we'll try... Well, let's have a look at the time. We've got 13 minutes left. We'll probably get 2 games in then, maybe. Because I expected to just get demolished. It's mine. Has it ended? It has. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess it wasn't exactly 2 hours on it. Oh, it's Warlock v Warlock, which means these people are smart, and I'm not. I probably should have gotten rid of this petal peddler. I don't know what these shreds of time are. That seems good. This. I don't think I want a 1/1 Zergling yet. I should have done it. I don't know why I didn't do it. Wait, does it have rush? No. The whole point is it gains rush. Right. Oh, it puts it in my hand. Never mind. You. They can't kill it easily. Play another minion, please. I'd like to play a minion that I can hit for 6 damage and get to shuffle these dudes in there. And then I can also play this in anticipation of playing 2 of these. Play a minion. Play a minion. With like 4 health. You can have 6 health if you attack in with that. Yeah, now play a minion. That's a minion. Dread time. It didn't work. I forgot that he's technically an enemy. Attack. What did I shovel into my deck? Deal 3 damage to your hero? Why are we doing this? Why did I take so many of these? No wonder it was a powerful spell. Well, at least I get 2 5/5s. And they have rush. That's kind of cool. Not gonna use it. Kind of cool. I got 10 damage on the board. I can play this. Get a bunch of Zerglings. For 2 mana, I can have 4 rush boys. Oh, it's got taunt. I mean, I can deal with it. It means you draw a card, though. It's probably worth still, though. Boop. Draw a card. Boop. Play these boys. Boop. They have rush. I'll do 1 into you. Why not? That's probably a bad idea, because that means you can get killed whenever you want, but I've already done it now. I like you. Oh, I forgot I get 2 of them. That's kind of cool. Okay, you don't want him dead? Oh, you want me to hit into that to kill it. Right, okay. I don't know if I'd lose the late game, really. I mean, not if I play this. Do I want to spend my whole turn doing that? Eh, screw it, why not? Just let me do a bit of healing. Do they also have taunt? Ah, only one of them has taunt. Only one of them is poisonous. Play some Zerglings. Play some Zerglings, why not? Yeah, I expected one of my 5/4s to be poisoned. Thing is with these locations is they actually block this. Domino effect is not nearly as good. What are you going to play? What are you going to swap in? Come on, what is it? Nothing? Okay, so that was obviously they were trying something and it didn't work. It's a shame. I've done it so often. So often that it's kind of insane. Ah, no! I was going to use that! I don't know, I guess I just play big boy? By the way, just because I found out that the Shreds of Time are bad does not mean for a second I'm going to stop playing them, though. I'm just going to keep playing them and then screw the consequences. Oh, I love that card, because it just means you win in the long run. Boop. Are you for 10? Kill you off. Now, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Maybe I was supposed to keep them on both on the field, and it just take 10 damage, and then no, because it would just attack into me. It just makes the blocks more profitable for them, right? I'm not sure this guy is any good, by the way. The Asphyxodon. Asphyxodon? Great name, by the way. Ooh, you're giving them rush? Nope, okay. Ooh, literally a turn too late. Oh well. 3, 6. Three damage would leave you. You could kill there. I don't mind that. Playboy. He doesn't attack face when there's no enemies. It's minions, isn't it? Oh well. But, like, I've got a decent amount of removal in my hand. If I could... Next turn, if I could, like, keep my starship around... If he tries to build a board, it kind of can't. Yeah, that's fine. Unless you're going to give them rush and they're immediately going to die. But I don't think you will. Is it only Zerglings? No, Zerg minions. Okay, it was significantly better than initially expected. I still think that's good, though. It leaves them on 1, though. That's not good. I lost my big boy. This leaves me with 6, so I could play this, this, and this, and I think that's fine, but it just means that I need to rebuild. I don't want this out. There, 3/5, 3/3 with Divine Shield. Excuse me? Rush, Wind Fury, Kindred. It is immune. Well, you didn't get the Kindred, thankfully. %100% we're doing this. Ow. Okay, I do think he wins in the long run, actually. Because he's got those Meadow Stalkers that are just going to get stronger and stronger. for one. And for two, I have kill myself cards in my deck. Oh, and he gets a 5/6 with light. Yeah, he's won this. He's won this quite handily. I do love the Dreaming Pixie, though. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not cute. Right, so 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I can kill that, or I can kill this. I think we want to kill that. My poor 1/4. Look at him. Velocidrake. In my head that was Velcro Drake. And I had to just think about it for a bit longer. Look, all I'm saying is Velcrodrake sounds cool. Is that dude supposed to be the Doctor? From Doctor Who? Because if it is, it'd be hilarious. Getting a random 7 cost minion is not hilarious. Especially when you can technically damage your own boys. He just wins the long run because he's going to have those big meadow boys, right? They inherently come back, right? That isn't just a dark gift that I've just misconstrued as being an actual thing they have. Whereas my deck looks like it has more, but I think that's 3 shreds of time. I think we've both not drawn anything. But they're getting nature spells now every turn, and I'm getting that. Bromagius, give me my strongest minions. Give them their least strongest minions. Oh, that's not how it works. Oh, it is how it works. I just didn't have enough. That's not good. Why have I been doing that? Is this a dragon with a sword? Or is that... It is a dragon with a sword. He's cool. I won! I don't think I should have won, but I won. Wow, what a way to end the stream. On exactly 2 hours and 1 minute. It might not be true for YouTube because there was some technical difficulties. Anyway. I wish you all a good couple of days. I wish you all a happy new year, because I won't see you until next year. You know, everyone loves doing that joke. It's stupid. But I also do the joke. Yeah, I've had a really chill time. I was kind of, I'm not going to lie, a tiny bit dreading this. But I had a really, really fun time, so I appreciate everything. I'm saying this. I don't even know if there was anybody. There definitely wasn't anyone on YouTube. I don't think there was anybody on Twitch either. But I do appreciate you if you were here. YouTube, I'm about to stop for you. So I wish you all the best.